Looks like we're live. Looks like we got some liveness going on. And we're freaking live.
Are people on?
No.
Oh. Are they being notified that we're going to be going live?
I'm not sure. I should? Or it did?
You can.
Oh, I could. How do I do that?
Go to your dashboard and go to subscribers, and then you get notifications or notifies email.
We got one watching. It might be Joseph. Hello to the one viewer out there.
It's Joseph.
Isn't that you? I mean, maybe people will. I don't know how do you message the subscribers?
No one's really watching, so yeah, just go to your custom adjustments and then you go to your subscribers. Right, so if you go to here,
Well, maybe people will.
I think it automatically
it's
gets
on there. So when I click your channel, you're notified that.
right.
Like that.
We got 3 watching.
All right, the 3 is better than
You know what?
0.
Let's just go right off to the races and
All right,
see how
let's
this
do
goes.
it.
You know.
I'm going to go also live on TikTok, so we'll have some communication, but I will promise not to abuse it.
I'm in. All right. Hello, you sneaky freaks out there.
What's that noise?
That's my mother's laugh.
I know. What? How did that come in delayed? Like
Is that like you should record?
There's a 3-second delay for YouTube, but I'm not gonna watch these streams.
Okay, great. I would love to know if you're tuning in from YouTube. First of all, welcome. I hope you are ready to rock and roll on this new podcast episode. I want to know how were you notified to that we're live? Because that would be great if you were. Please let us know in the comments.
Well, obviously they were notified. Otherwise, they wouldn't have known that we were on.
Maybe they're just constantly,
Checking
and waiting for us to go live.
All right. Well, I'm just going to say hello. I'm not going to focus.
Noelle was notified.
Oh.
Phenomenal.
Hello from.
Hello, Noelle.
Okay, so TikTok. We're going to be having a podcast behind the scenes, so I'm not going to be
behind the scenes. This is the podcast. We're recording the podcast.
What I'm saying is you're going to get an inside view of what it's like to record a podcast, but we're not going to be able to go back and forth with you guys because I get too distracted. So Walter was.
We'll take breaks and we'll chime in.
This
we'll
is
check
Lisa. She was notified on TikTok.
Hell yes.
Lisa, hey, you're going to watch the actual podcast taping.
Should we start it up, Mother?
Start it up. Ooh.
Are we rolling on all cylinders?
Is anybody else having a hot flash besides me?
I'm sweating.
Oh, okay.
No.
What?
You need to change the air right now?
I would a tiny bit because it is getting a little toasty here.
Next thing you know, we're going to need some Kleenex.
Well,
the bathroom.
Excuse me. I already have used the bathroom and had a Kleenex.
You blew the nose already?
Blew the nose. We're getting new followers here. That's awesome. There's 100 people following us. So just so you know, all you 100 people that are watching now, 107 people watching.
Wow, 107 people, huh?
Here's Cam.
We're having a sex talk with my mom. This is a weekly podcast, and
it's a weekly podcast. Can I join this live? Jack. Not right now, because we don't want any.
We're not doing guests right now.
We're not doing guests
we're
right
just
now.
starting up the thing.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're just tuning in, this is a weekly podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, right here. You can see all of our previous ones.
You could find us on TikTok with the 89 people. We already lost 20.
So we're about to go live and record the fucking thing. It's going to be all about happy endings. And do you have
Happy endings.
Do you have any words to say before we jump in, Mom?
Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
That's very sweet of you. Do you have any intentions for this?
I have an
Did you
intent.
share your intentions for this?
Yes, I already shared intentions.
What is it?
The intention was to just relax and enjoy the ride.
Okay. Yeah, you were saying I want to stay calm.
Stay calm.
When are you not calm?
I'm usually not calm. The internal dialogue is always moving. There's a lot of movement going on internally.
Okay.
What about you?
I wanted to connect with the listeners.
We want to connect with you.
With you
Thank you,
sneaky
Bruce, for following
you sneaky
us.
fucking
And
freak.
thank you, Keek Views, for following us. A lot of new followers. We love you guys on TikTok. And there's 80 people. So if you guys have a question or something, someone wants to moderate, can do this too. It's too much for me. Thank you for following the host. And thank you for little hearts, because then you get more people involved. But you're going to actually see what it's like. Unfortunately, it's just on me.
It's just on you, but we'll get it.
We'll get it down, and eventually I'm going to switch the camera and put on cam for a while too.
All right. So let's just jump in.
So this is how we do our podcast.
Okay.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. What?
Pretty sure Mr. Bean is here, and his nickname is Willie McGee.
Willie McGee.
Okay. Speaking of which, let me pull up his audio so we can play that when time is right.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. All right. Let's do it. Welcome to Sex Talk with my mom. I'm Cam Poter.
And I'm KarenLee, his mother Poter.
His mother Poter. We're having a weekly sex talk just for your amusement and our discomfort. Although after 7 years of doing this, I don't feel much discomfort.
We started this 7 years ago. Can you
believe
believe
it?
it?
Sometimes I think about that and I shudder.
I like to look back on my videos from when we first started, and I thought, I look damn good then.
You look damn good now, Mom.
Aww.
That's right.
Aww.
Did you want to make a disclaimer? You said I look
Oh, I just want everyone to know that I'm preparing for a wedding in June. That means a lot of stuff has to happen before that.
Okay.
Like I had a chemical peel on my face.
Fuck's a chemical peel?
It peels off the layer of skin. I shed like a snake
Ew.
or a reptile.
Why?
Because it's good to do that for that youthful glow that I have now, which looks sort of like someone took a waffle iron and put it on my face.
Quite honestly, your face looks radiant right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you like the chemical peel?
Yeah.
Has anybody else done a chemical peel? Oh, you look great, Mom, says Mark. Thank you.
I don't know much about skincare, but I've been wondering. At what age? Why am I suddenly growing? You know, like the witches have when they
You're growing pungas?
like fucking big
Like
growths, boils on my
Ew.
nose. Why am I doing that?
Because you're not exfoliating. You don't even wash your face. You're too busy working.
That's wrong. I have new soap called Mad Hippie that I wash on a daily nightly basis.
Hippies are not known to have clean skin. That's a crazy name for a product.
Why am I getting boils?
Boils, like a
What's
wicked
going on?
witch.
Like a wicked witch.
Ew.
I mean, it could help with the character. You think a chemical peel will help?
Yes, I do. And these people's...
What? You're already distracted.
she took
You
a-
said, I'm not going to get distracted by this.
Todd said she took a shot to the face.
Jesus Christ.
And how do you become friends with Nina Hartley?
Okay.
And you
Mom,
do look great, Mom.
Mom,
All right, so...
we were planning this to go live, and I said, all right, we can go live, but we still have to record the episode, which means you can't constantly get distracted by all the
right.
comments. And you said, okay, no matter what, I won't get distracted by the comments. We'll take time to look at the comments. And of course, we're not even a minute in. You're distracted by the comments.
Okay, so where were we?
We're at the fucking sneaky freak question of the week.
No, you were talking about the boils on your nose.
I was making some light small talk to get us in the flow.
Light, small talk about your boils on your nose.
Yes.
By the way, at
What?
least they're not visible boils.
Yeah, you can see it. If you look close, you can definitely see my boils.
That could be rosacea.
You think it's rosacea?
Yeah, I've heard about rosacea.
I borrowed some guy's pants at a wedding once.
What?
And he told me right before I put it on, I have I have both. What's it called? He said I have rosacea, and he also has what's another skin condition? Eczema. And I was like, and he starts listing all this shit he's got on his body.
You're not rubbing his pants on your nose, so what difference does it make?
Maybe it went on my. I don't think any of this is communicable anyway. But who knows? He started listing all these things that are wrong with his skin.
Is there a dermatologist in the house?
Oh my God! Here we go. All right,
wait. Can I just say one other thing? Dank3636. Thank you. He said, "Big fan here. Your podcast is hilarious and hot."
Hot. Someone's jerking off to this.
Dank. Are you jerking off to Cam's?
Hank or Dank?
It's Dank. Dank3636.
It's unbelievable.
Todd said he's such a hypochondriac.
Mom, how? I don't understand. You've gotten derailed twice now. We have not been able to get to it.
Okay.
Trust me. There's some comments here on YouTube. We're gonna get to them, but I'm not gonna derail the conversation. We need to have some substance to this.
All right, I'm sorry, you guys on TikTok. We're gonna have to put you on mute right now
because we're starting the conversation by asking the question of the week, which is...
I came up with this question of the week.
My mom gets the credit. Have you ever had a happy ending massage? If so, what happened?
I know why I asked this question.
How did you come up with this question?
Because I had a massage.
Was it a happy ending?
No.
Why is it so funny?
Because my masseuse is just... he's very appropriate.
Very, very appropriate.
But it's half the time he's got me in positions that I didn't know I can even do anymore.
It's great.
I had my leg up above my head, upside down, and he's very conscious about making sure that even though I'm wearing shorts, that I'm covered up,
Were you thinking to yourself, man, I wish this could be a happy ending?
No, that's what I was saying. But I walked down, my boyfriend said to me, what was going on in there?
Were you making noises?
Probably like, ouch.
Ouch. Every time I get a massage, I'm hoping it's going to end up in a happy ending.
Well, that's why I started thinking to myself, what is to prevent... I happen to know someone who got a massage, and the masseuse came to her apartment, and he literally suggested that she get a happy ending from him without any charge.
And did she accept?
She said it came very, very close to where she had to put the boundaries in there.
Wow. So she didn't really want the happy ending.
I don't know. I think she just was not expecting it. And if she had expected it to be one thing, but it was kind of inappropriate if you think about it. Has anybody on TikTok gotten a happy ending?
That's the question of the week. That's the question. Have you ever had a happy ending massage? And if so, what happened? And let's just go first. Have you ever had a happy ending massage or no?
I mean, no one has actually physically touched me in the places that could get that way. But I mean, sometimes it has led me to the point where I had to go to the bathroom and give myself my own happy ending.
Because you got too horned up.
It got horned up?
Yeah. I obviously, especially in my younger days, whenever I got a massage, I would have to immediately jack off afterwards. But now, the closest I came to a happy ending was in Colombia on this, and I talked about this on the podcast, where I didn't realize it was going to... I think I hired a sex worker on accident is what happened. Yeah.
You hired a sex worker on accident?
Yeah, I think so.
How do you accidentally... What did you do?
Because I thought it was a masseuse, and she comes to the house with her own table, but clearly first of all, she's not the person who is in the pictures on the website. She says she's her sister, but she clearly is not her sister. They look nothing alike.
That is hilarious.
And then it's at 9 o'clock at night.
You thought you were getting this gorgeous person at 9 o'clock at night to come to your apartment.
I was already worried about that. I was getting anxious. Like, oh my God, what if something does happen between us? But then it became evident that I think she was just a sex worker. I think...
You hired a sex worker.
Because the massage is horrible. And she put baby oil on me, or some fucking weird massage oils. It wasn't
probably lube.
It felt like lube. It didn't feel like a real massage oil.
That is outrageous.
And she kept asking me if I wanted the facial.
Facial.
I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know if I didn't know what the. I don't know. It was so awkward.
By the way, you did not talk about. No, you never. We did. I would have remembered this.
Here's the detail that
too funny.
You would remember this because she did not have a top layer on the massage table. It was just the table with a little towel over it. And she's like, okay. And this is all in Spanish, by the way. She's like, get on the table. And I was like, where's the top layer? She's like, what top layer? I was like, is it going to be like a towel over my dick or something like that? It's all in Spanish.
You said, is this going to be a towel over my dick in Spanish? How do you say that in
She's
Spanish?
She's like, ¿tienes una toalla sobre mi pene?
Mi pene?
Yes. And
You never talked about this.
I swear to God. And then she was like, just get naked. And I was like, fully naked, like no underwear or anything. And she's like, have you ever gotten a massage before?
Oh, she shamed you.
She shamed me. Yeah, I think she was feeling a little uncomfortable.
Maybe she meant, have you ever gotten a massage before?
And then she starts going in in the inner thighs.
Inner
like
thighs.
I've never experienced before.
Was she actually touching any of your private parts?
She was moving my dick around left and right to get.
You were getting a handy.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No, I was. It was she. First
She
of
was
all,
moving
I
your dick around.
I requested a towel, and she puts like a little hand towel over my dick.
Oh my God.
You know this story. You've never heard this story?
Never heard this story ever, and I don't think any of our listeners or the TikTok people have.
The whole
But
time.
it got 87 people liking that one.
Okay, well,
Here, it says, I asked Siri for a snack, and she brought me here.
all right. Well, I would like to turn to the listeners. Have you guys, have any of you viewers ever had a happy ending massage?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear about it.
Oh, a lot of people on TikTok have.
They're saying yes.
Oh, yeah. And this
I'm
one,
surprised that you can read that. By
Lisa
the way,
said, nope, I don't even like a stranger giving me a regular massage. Oh, why not?
Willie McGee says it is called a stud rub. It's the stud rub.
A stud rub. I had it, and it was the best thing ever, says Lalo Perez. Lalo Perez says he had it, and it was the best thing he's ever had.
The best thing I could imagine if you're feeling
so
comfortable.
what happened at the end of your massage?
I asked her if it's
You were all
I had
sticky?
I had an erection the whole time, and
You
I
had-
asked her in Spanish if that was normal.
You said, is this normal?
Yeah.
And what'd she
Es
say?
normal tener erecciones todo el tiempo?
Yeah. What'd
She's
she
like,
say?
for some people, yes.
For some people.
for the yeah.
Because she's never given a real massage before.
I think some people are gonna get erections when they're about to get jerked off. I don't know. Everyone was kind of disappointed afterwards and confused. Quite honestly, we both were confused. We had some responses from the Sneaky Freaks. By the way, if you ever want to text us, we send out these weekly questions. We'd love to hear from you. Our text number is 310-356.
3920. You guys, you can find it also in the
show notes.
The show notes.
The episode's description.
No, I was thinking if they're on TikTok right now, because there's like 100 people wanting to know how they can text us.
We just sang the song.
It's just to say the song again.
310-356.
3920. And if you can't remember that, just look on the website. It'll be at where you can join us on a text.
All right. So here are your responses to have you ever had a happy ending massage? If so, what happened?
This is our sneak. We call the people listening, for those brand new podcast listeners out there, we're called the Sneaky Freaks because we know that you all have a sneaky freaky side.
You got a freaky ass side. Okay, this is from I Am Anonymous. So, Mom, do not read the fucking name on this fucking response. I am anonymous.
We keep your anonymity. We keep it. Don't worry.
Most of the time when my mom is not reading the names. Okay. I Am Anonymous says, I have many stories, but I'll share the most recent. I received a typical massage face down. Then I was told to flip, and my therapist began to lick my balls and suck my cock.
That is a happy ending.
She proceeded to ask me if I wanted to come inside her. I politely declined and fingered her while she continued to blow me until I came in her mouth. She even swallowed. Crazy experience. Not the best blowjob, but it was an unexpected experience. The best was from a redhead massage therapist years ago. She made my day. She didn't ask any questions, just proceeded to give the best wet, sloppy blowjob a 20-year-old guy could receive. Cheers.
Okay, just so you know, like 20 people just followed us because of that story. 20 little freaky people on TikTok just followed us because they heard that happy ending story. It's I Am Anonymous.
Do you think this guy is making it up, or
no,
do you think that's
I think
a real
that's
thing?
a real story.
I at first I was like, he's making this up, but then he starts going into the details of the redhead massage therapist, and then
I mean, why would he mention redhead?
Blowjob a guy 20-year-old can ask for.
Yeah.
I mean, a friend recently told me, he calls me up and he goes, I just got an amazing massage. I'm thinking, okay, give me the number. I'd love to get a cheap massage. It's good. And then it turns out, so he gives me the number. Later on in the conversation, he mentions it's a happy ending massage.
Wow.
I would have gone in there expecting just a great massage.
And you would
once again, hiring a sex worker, not realizing it.
I think thou must protest too much. I think you're protesting.
You think I would go for it? I just, there's something.
Todd thinks it's a lie.
There's something about being in the room and knowing that other guys are just jizzing everywhere.
Oh, God.
Because you know it's not the most hygienic thing.
This is what you're concerned with.
I also
it's not hygienic.
concerned. I really would want to make sure that she's
You
excited about this job.
You have done stuff like this in grocery store bathrooms.
I've jerked myself off. No one else is jerking off in grocery store bathrooms.
How do you know that? By the way,
Who the fuck is going to grocery stores and jerking off?
Someone just goes, I think this is dick talk.
This is dick talk.
And someone would say, can we address the redhead massage lady's business here? Haha.
Lachlan says, dude's a liar. LOL. I mean, how many guys do you know that are fucking getting their... All of a sudden, she starts licking his balls and sucking his cock? No chance.
That's a happy ending.
The happy ending's usually the hand, Also, if someone just starts suddenly licking my balls...
Deedle down said it's a sick podcast.
Would you stop if someone just starts licking you down there? Would you stop them?
Would I?
Yeah.
I think it would depend on the circumstances.
If you were attracted to the person?
No, attraction has nothing to do with it. I was thinking hygienically.
Hygienically.
I don't know where that mouth has been.
Exactly.
And it could be, I can be getting all kinds of...
It's not that safe in your mind?
That would not be safe in my mind.
I want to know from the sneaky freaks listening right now, if you're getting a massage, it's feeling great, say you're attracted to the person, and then suddenly they just start licking your balls.
What would you do? Well,
if you're a vulva owner, they just start licking your vulva, the lips.
Okay, well, the guys are saying, have you ever gave a massage? Oh, shoot. These are coming, the comments are coming too fast. All right, but believe it or not, this one says, believe it or not, it's a hobby for some people.
It's okay. I believe that.
But Walter said he's out the door. I mean,
Willie
Walter is Lisa.
Willie McGee says he'd enjoy the ride.
And yes, it's really mom and son.
So, Mom, can we focus on the questions at hand?
So Willie McGee says he'd enjoy the ride.
Yes.
I mean...
I think I would stop because I think that I'm too much of a, hypochondriac about it.
You would be too nervous that you'd get some disease?
Yeah.
Well...
We had another one who might be anonymous who says he'd be grateful for it. Some people, yeah.
So when you had this in Colombia...
Yeah. It didn't actually come to fruition. It was
like you hit like third base.
No one's sucking me. No one's fucking doing shit to me.
Someone was manipulating your genitalia.
They were just moving it from one side to the next.
Well, that's not normal, Cam.
I know it wasn't fucking normal.
You had a
she was not
worker.
jerking. No, she was not jerking me off.
She moved your dick from one side to the other. That's
it
a
could
happy
just
end.
be the masseuses in South America are a little more handsy. They're not as shy.
I don't know.
Or it could be a fucking sex
if
worker.
anybody's on here from South America, is that the case? I'd like to know.
Okay, we had Jorge who responded. He said, yes, received a happy ending massage. It was unexpected. One thing led to another. Next thing you know, bam. I should mention I was the one giving the massage to myself.
Oh, God. Jorge. You little jokester.
Jorge is giving himself happy endings. How is it unexpected if it's to himself?
Steak and Cheese said,
Steak
but
and
Doc,
cheese?
I'm just here for a root canal.
That's good. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel all the time.
And Todd said, depends on what she looks like.
We had...
See, I don't really care what the masseuse looks like because it's dark in the room. It doesn't really, to me, it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to have a male. I don't want a female. I mean, seriously, I don't care.
If it becomes sexual, you don't care, you're saying?
Well, let me ask you something. All things considered, if you had a choice between a male and a female masseur, who would you choose?
A female masseuse.
I would take a male.
Okay.
Would you like to know why?
Why?
Because I think they have little, I don't know. Females, I don't think they go in deep enough.
I've had some fucking intense.
All right, I lied about that. The real reason is because I just find it more stimulating.
It's definitely more stimulating. I don't know why we're pretending like these massages. Someone is literally moving their hands all over your goddamn body. Why is this? This is like a very sensual experience.
Yeah.
So sensual and sexual are very close to each other.
Sensual and sexual.
Very close to
very
each
close.
other.
If you were watching us somewhere, he's deep enough. Haha, no one believes that. Went to Korean massage where the men were on one side and the women were on the other. What happened then?
I don't know.
Dank, what happened then?
And the Monado is wondering, what do people think if it was the same sex offering a happy ending?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I give a shit.
So we're talking someone jerking you off?
Who cares? You close your eyes. They put the thing over your eyes. The room is dark. They got a candle going.
I don't know. I think part of it is I like the connection with the person. You know that about me.
I like the idea of you doing something very naughty.
Yeah. Fucking God. All right. Moving on.
Joseph, what do you think? Joseph is our videographer, producer.
He's remaining silent?
No, he's not.
He's pleading the fifth.
He's pleading the fifth because he probably has a girlfriend. Doesn't want her to know.
Dane says, I have never even had a massage, but unfortunately, the way my sex life has been going, I would be up for it.
Yeah, see, like those people who are not in a relationship and they're really horned up, go get a massage. It's legal.
No, it's not fucking legal to go get fucking
A regular
jerked off.
massage is 100% legal, like what I get when a guy comes over.
Yeah.
He's not touching any private parts or anything. It's legal.
Yeah, it is nice to have that experience, but sensual is very different than sexual. I'll tell you that much. There is a line. There's a thin line between them, but it is different.
Oh, thank you all for following here. There's a lot of people following us on TikTok now.
Okay,
we got 366 people viewing us right now on TikTok. That's a lot of people.
Dale.
And thank you for following us.
Dale's our editor. Dale, will you take that out? What's with this constant... we're a
TikTokers
podcast.
are very interested in this conversation.
I'm glad. This is very good. Dale, take all this out, will you please?
He's taking it out, but I think it's interesting.
Okay. Sage says, hey guys, so I have had one close call.
A close call.
I went for a massage with my sister who had never had a professional massage. She's in one room, I'm in the other. No one spoke any English. I didn't ask questions. I'm not a dick. So I get completely naked as per usual. The massage started out weak. She was small and wasn't getting deep into my tissues or anything.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
She got to my butt and pulled my pants down. I wasn't too worried because that's part of the massage, but she spent a lot of time down there and kept calling me beautiful. I'm sure it was a happy ending place. Also, my sister had kept her bra on, and the lady kept trying to take it off. LOL. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a happy ending place.
Is this a female who was just...
Yes. Yeah. That's a female-female situation.
Doesn't matter.
And it sounds very, like it was a little pushy in that situation.
Yeah.
And she's going, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful.
It's odd.
It's odd? Would you feel like a little put upon?
I got yelled at because I was in Vegas and I went to a spa and I pulled my clothes off right in front of her because I don't want to waste any time having her go out of the room and come back 10 minutes later. I knew that was going to be a disappointing massage because it's you're charged an arm and a leg for 50 minutes. 50, not an hour.
Yeah, so you just started getting naked in front of her.
So I'm like, I'm not wasting any time. I'm just going to whip off my clothes in front. And she goes, put your clothes back on. I could be, in trouble for this.
God.
And I'm like, I had 3 kids. I'm not shy. That's my go-to line.
Renee says, no, haven't had a happy ending, but that's my favorite genre of porn.
A lot of people like that too. What do you guys think?
I think it's my favorite genre of porn.
I think it's mine too. It's like, again, you're thinking it's naughty because the person's always going, no.
I don't think it's naughty at all. First, wait, why are they? They're never going, no. I've never seen that. In fact, if I saw that, I wouldn't be into it.
I would be into it.
Jesus Christ.
I almost wore a sweatshirt today that said "Get Naughty," but I thought the print would be reversed on the camera, so I didn't want to I don't want to be too distracting.
Do you know? So I was at I went to a sex expo yesterday.
What was it called?
ANME.
Have anybody heard of ANME?
No, it's like a fucking thing for like sex toy manufacturers. No one's heard of this thing.
Is that where you got me my bag?
Yes, I got my mother a bag that says. Might be dildo, might be wine, might be dildos.
Might be wine, might be dildos. You never know what I'll be carrying around in my bag.
That's right. So I was there and
How
I was
about
talking.
both?
Probably wine and dildos. Yeah.
2 of my favorite things in life.
Do you want to? You want to keep...
raindrops and roses and wine and dildos. What?
I just want to know if you want to participate in the conversation. Or if you wanted to completely derail.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to keep singing Raindrops and Dildos?
Raindrops and wine and dildos and kisses. Okay, what? Where were we?
I was discussing how I went to this fucking sex toy convention.
Oh, right.
I was talking to a lube company, System Joe, and I start, they're constantly, when you go to these things, they want you to try their products. And System Joe, I guess, they specialize in these flavored lubes. So
They want you to
eating all of this lube.
Oh, my God.
All sorts of lube. Fucking
I
red
don't-
velvet cake lube, champagne lube.
velvet
I couldn't
cake
get
lube?
out of this thing. They just kept putting these little fucking dabs of lube on
And you have to try every
fucking
one.
toothpicks, and I just fucking have to.
Were any of them good?
They tasted good, but I don't want to eat lube during the day. I don't want to eat lube pretty much ever.
I don't like flavored lube.
All right, well, they might
I'm-
sponsor us at some point. As far as flavored lubes go, they're pretty good. Anyway, I saw that they had a big can of, like a big bottle of Nuru massage oil.
Nuru massage oil?
You know what Nuru
You
is?
told me you had a Nuru massage.
I've never had a Nuru massage, but now I now they
Now
gave me
you
the
have the
sample.
oil.
I ate enough of that flavored fucking shit so that I could get the Nuru oil. I'm ready to go.
What is a Nuru massage?
A Nuru massage, it looks kind of like, it's like such sticky fucking liquid it looks like a gunky shit that the other person's putting on you and then sliding all over you. It's very popular in Japan.
It's like oil that you put on your body and you slide all over the place.
It's not really oil because it's like really, it's like slime almost. And you're supposed to mix it with
Oh,
water.
it's like a seaweed type of
It's
thing.
like a seaweed type of shit. I think it's like maybe Nuru is type of seaweed. I don't know what the fuck
And
it
they put
is.
it all over your body and it's
Put
like
it all over you.
Like you've been
You're
slimed.
You're supposed to be on like an inflatable like couch almost, and you're just sliding all over the fucking place.
A slip and slide?
It's like a slip and slide a little bit. It creates a slip and slide effect. So I'm hoping to find someone to try that out with me.
Why don't they invent that here in Los Angeles?
What the fuck? What do you mean invent it? This is it.
Bring it to Los Angeles.
I'm in Los Angeles. I got the fucking oil. What do you mean?
You're gonna just lube it all up all over your bed or your
I
shower?
know. I think I need a specific maybe in the bathtub or something like that. Or
You're gonna get in the bathtub with your Nuru lube and
just
pour
slide
it
all over the
your-
place. I imagine it's like gonna be soap, like when you're trying to hold the soap and it's flying all over
holding
the
the
place.
soap. Oh my god!
Has any of the people on the live ever had a Nuru massage?
Okay, you guys,
Or have you even heard of a Nuru massage?
TikTokers. Has
Do-
anyone out there
I would
had
love
a
to know.
Nuru massage? It's with when you put slimy seaweed.
It's like a gel.
It's like a Nickelodeon. What
Yeah.
was that called? The
Slime,
slime.
yeah,
It's
you
like
get-
you've been slimed, but
Yeah.
it's a massage.
Right. Have you been slime before?
Have you ever been? We have 169 viewers here,
169.
and that's a lucky number. Oh, Bo Bunt has. I've had a Nuru massage, and how was it?
Wow.
What's the weirdest thing that happened during sex? What a kind of question.
I would love to hear from Bo Bunt.
Bo Bunt. Oh,
Minato has never heard of it.
Mr. Bean would like to join us on TikTok.
Oh my God! Let him in. Let's see
All
what
right,
this
we're
guy
gonna let
says.
Mr. Bean
Maybe
in.
maybe he's had a Nuru massage. Will you bring that close to the speaker so we can pick up his audio?
Okay.
Do you want me to hold it and handle this?
Yeah.
All right, we're
Oh,
bringing.
somebody sent us a rose. Oh, it's Mr. Bean.
Thank you, Mr. Bean. Let's see if we can get Mr. Bean in here. Oh Jesus. Hey, Mr. Bean, how you doing?
Hey, all right. What's going on, kids?
Hey, we're talking about happy endings here. We're talking about Nuru massages. Have you ever had a Nuru massage?
Hell no.
Hell no.
But have you ever put pop rocks up your
Is
ass?
that when the sheep goes down on me or what?
Oh
She's
my
always
God.
looking for the sheep.
The sheep.
How many? It's been, what are we, a week into to 2023? How many sheep have you had a fun time with this year?
None.
None.
It's too cold out there right now.
Yeah.
You put that sheepskin around you, you're all set.
What?
Exactly. They get in like 2 inches away from me, man. It's over. We're celebrating.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions for you and your sheep family?
Yeah. To let the flock out and let the free flag fly.
I love it.
Does pop rocks fit into your New Year's resolutions?
Oh, they fit in all different new offices now.
Orifices. All right. Well, Mr. Bean, it's great to hear from you.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Oh, damn, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, hey. You can turn the kid. I'm new to this TikTok stuff.
Oh, you're a new TikToker, but you're not a new sneaky freak, that's for sure.
Nude.
A nude sneaky
You probably
freak.
are nude, sticking pop-ups up your anus.
All right, Mom, I'm going to give this back to you so we can keep going with the conversation. Good to talk to you, Mr. Bean. Hell yeah. All right. Mom, are you just...
Oh, and
Are you able to...
Hi,
boot
Mr. Bean.
now?
Mr. Bean, are you... Oh, he's out. He's out.
All right, good. Mr. Bean,
has-
we love you.
Mr. Bean has left the house.
All right.
And he's back
Yeah,
again.
he's there.
back again. He's back again. Mr. Bean, what are you doing?
Mr. Bean, will you exit the convo so we can continue forward?
Yeah, I don't know how to have you exit, but Cam is being like...
No one knows how to have you exit.
He doesn't know how to get out. Here, Joseph, how do you get him out?
My man. All right.
It's down here. Oh, he's gone.
Okay.
All right, he's gone. Thank you.
We had one. So we came to the end. We had Joseph who says, I've never I've even gotten a massage, LOL. Well, maybe one day you'll get a massage and it will be a Nuru massage. I think that's something we can all pray for and wish for.
We can all pray. You know, I have to remind myself of one thing. So I talked about this before on the podcast, but this is a funny one. So I was probably like early 20s, and a bunch of us went up to Lake Geneva in Wisconsin for like a spa weekend.
Okay.
We all get massages, and one of my friends, who shall remain nameless, comes out and she's like glowing. And we're like, what's going on? She had never gotten a massage before. And she said she got the mountains and the molehills. Well, that was the punchline, actually. She said, did anybody else have an orgasm? and we go like, no, why? And so we talked to someone else who worked there at the spa, and she goes, oh, that guy Simon, he does the mountains and the molehills. I told you I was going to screw up the whole story, but you understand where I'm going with this.
Mountains are Titas, molehills are VVs.
I think so. Her first massage, she had a happy ending.
Wow. It's pretty exciting. I'd want to go. That's like going to Vegas and hitting like the jackpot.
The jackpot on the first night of the Vegas.
Yeah.
Trip. Well, male, I don't know what your name is, said this was so funny.
Oh, I'm glad.
We're glad. We are here to entertain you. What?
We lost a little connection right there.
Uh-oh.
So I will say, at this expo yesterday.
Well, someone just said they had it last month.
Oh, really? At
Yes.
this expo yesterday?
Yeah.
Are you with me or are you?
I'm there. I just got a little distracted because the comments were flying in.
Yeah. Well, at this expo, I see some guy and he's got the word squirt on his bag.
Squirt?
Yeah. And my friend goes, oh, we got to go talk to that guy. I said, what's that guy's deal? He goes, he's going to teach us how to squirt.
Wait, was it a female friend?
It's a dude.
A guy is going to learn how to squirt?
To make his partner squirt.
Oh, to make his partner. I thought you meant...
And then next thing you know, this guy...
Gave you lessons on how to make your partner squirt?
Like a 10, 15-minute lecture about how to make someone squirt.
Can I just say what I think you learned?
What?
You got to find someone who drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
And then when she has an orgasm, she's going to end up squirting.
This is where you're wrong. He debunked this mid-lesson.
Oh.
He said he's taken samples and sent them to a lab.
And he's lying.
And he said, tell me if this squirt is actually urine. And let me tell you something. He said there are traces of urea and some of the things you find in urine.
Opposite.
But the majority of it is actually this liquid that's created in the Skene's glands.
This is true, except it's reversed.
Well, that's not what he said.
Well, he is mistaken, and you will talk to a sexologist about this because they did studies where they injected dye in women, and the dye came out in the urine.
This guy was a sexologist.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you. But either way, he says, regardless of whether it's urine or not, he said the orgasms that come with the squirting usually are so intense.
Again.
What?
He is not a woman that has a squirting issue.
He says he sees the women with the eyes going in the back of their head, the fucking fingers clenching, all sorts of things. Let's turn to the sneaky freaks.
All right.
I want to know, for
All
any of the
right.
squirters out there,
Yeah, I need you
when
guys.
you've squirted, first of all, does it feel like you're pissing? And second of all, is it accompanied by a very strong orgasm, stronger than most? This is what I want to know. Yeah.
I think I squirted once.
What do you mean you squirted once?
Once.
You fucking pissed all over your partner.
Once.
When?
No, it was. I didn't even know I squirted
Why didn't you know?
because there was a wet spot in the bed, and it wasn't from him, and it wasn't from me.
Is it a leak in the ceiling?
No, it wasn't a leak in the
Where's the
ceiling.
water coming from?
No, I think I must have squirted.
You must have squirted.
I
You
must have
couldn't. You didn't
squirted.
feel anything.
I
You didn't
felt that
feel
was
the
a
whole-
normal orgasm. So I think that this guy he's got a motive for teaching you all this misinformation.
Misinformation.
He has completely misinformed you.
Well, anyway,
There's no reason
he
for
did
him
try
to
to
say
sell
that-
me on a $2,500 course to learn how to squirt. To
That's
get someone to
what
squirt.
I'm talking about.
That's
He
what I'm
got a
talking
$2,500 course, and that's what
I didn't pay for the $2,500.
people are putting a lot of squirting emojis on here.
But are they telling? Is there any responses to whether this was accompanied by a stronger orgasm?
Anybody that has squirted or has
Is it
produced
stronger?
or produced a squirt, can you tell us if it's actually a stronger orgasm?
As we wait for the responses, I'll just share a couple of the techniques that he suggested to me. How about that?
I'd like to hear the techniques. That
So
could be
first
Mom's
of all,
news.
when people tend to finger, which fingers do you think they're using?
The come hither finger,
They come here like the pointer finger.
but it should be the third finger.
So this guy was saying instead of the first two, like the come hither and the middle finger, he's talking make the rock star. It's like a reverse rock star gesture. So you stick basically the center two, the middle
just
finger
pushing
and the
on that
ring
urethra.
finger. He's just and by the way, he says go in. He said put a lot of lube on your fingers, but you might want to try without warming up the clit first because then it gets too sensitive. So you just go in kind of cold.
I have a big problem with this guy.
And he says
problem.
And he says the G spot tends to the clit starts retracting if you start stimulating the clit like that. So that's why he recommends going in kind of cold.
He's producing a UTI. Let's
He's
move on.
producing a UTI. What do you mean? He's saying use lube. He said use a glove.
And just that urethra is a very sensitive opening. He can produce a UTI.
He's pushing. So he said use the fucking.
Yeah, just find the G spot and stop with that nonsense.
Says it's like the rough, the kind of rougher
That's
tissue.
He's confused. He's confusing the G spot.
think he's all
This
confused?
guy is so confused. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. You found a con
fraud?
artist. You found a fraud. He's pretending that he knows about the woman's body. He knows nothing.
Well,
Everything he said is completely false.
He was talking about vagal nerves, all sorts
Vagal
of
nerves,
shit.
the vagus nerves in your neck. What's going
I
on
was
there?
completely mesmerized by this whole conversation.
Oh,
My friend asked if he can film it, and he said it's going to cost $2,500 if you start filming.
Aviva wants to come on now.
Yeah, you can bring her on.
All right.
I love Aviva.
Here we go.
I'm going to bring her in.
All right, you do it.
I have no idea. Invite. There she is. She's coming on. Aviva,
I'm coming.
you're coming in. We're so happy to have you here. Here's the question we're discussing. Have you been listening?
I just hopped on.
Well, we're talking about squirting, and we want to know, first of all, if you're willing to share, have you ever squirted?
No.
No squirting.
Yes, no. I had a roommate who did once. That was freaky.
How did you know that she was squirting?
Oh, she was squirting for certain, my friend.
Oh, wait! Did you see it or smell it or feel
Oh
it?
my gosh, guys. First off, I was her roommate in her promiscuous phase. And so, and she was really bad. So she would just like have towels on her, like she'd hook up. And then there'd be like the next day, like towels on the bed. And like the bedroom door was right next to the kitchen. So we got comfortable with each other. And it was...
Would you see it, or how did you sense it? Would you see the after effects?
Well, the towels on the bed.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
she could just have a lot of
Fluids?
fluids coming out. I mean, it doesn't necessarily.
Could be the guy too.
Could be oils.
She was telling me about it,
Oh, okay.
that kind of stuff.
You do got to share. So she's saying, I don't know what it is, but I'm just squirting all over the place.
No, it was more like I'm a squirter.
Yeah, thank you. And by the way, the majority of the contents of that, there's been a study out about this. The majority of the contents of that is urine. She went into sex with a full bladder of urine.
Oy, oy, oy. That sounds so uncomfortable.
Thank you.
That's very controversial. I don't know if I agree with it.
What?
Very controversial.
All right, then cancel me, okay? I'm telling
fucking-
you what
you're
the
canceled, ma'am.
latest study was.
Cancel. You're not going anywhere. Wait, have you guys been able to see me?
No,
What's
Oh
that?
my gosh.
we have not. Should we be able to see you right now?
Well, I mean, you might as well.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Was I not visible that entire time?
No, you weren't. How embarrassing.
That's okay. It's a podcast.
Oh, okay.
No,
KarenLee, I miss you guys.
we love you, Aviva.
I love you.
They saw you on the Nest Cam.
They did. I'm staying at a friend's house, and I was doing a little bit,
Oh, we have to talk about that.
and I guess my landlords were they just wanted to see what I was up to, and I came out in my boxers and wearing nothing but a safety vest on top.
I know, and I really
And they saw this, and they didn't think it was weird. They just were like, "Oh, Cam's doing his thing."
it was pouring rain.
They didn't question why the fuck I was just wearing a yellow safety vest and boxers in the middle of the pouring rain at like 11 o'clock at night. No comments about that. Would you have been concerned, Aviva?
No, it's like completely on brand for you.
It's called the Cam Clown brand.
The
right?
Cam Clown brand.
How,
Yeah.
how are you doing out there in Colorado?
Amazing.
Great.
Just had a nice, chill day. So, really quick, I just want to say, if any of the people who are on the live right now, if we have brought you any value or made you laugh at any point, if you could tap on the screen, that'll
Oh,
shoot stars into the stratosphere and bring more fun people into the live. We've got more Colorado people in the house. Anyway,
Wow.
I love you.
Fucking real estate source.
real estate
is
source. If
coming
you guys-
through with
if
the
you
tips.
if you guys want to learn about real estate, go follow
Real estate source.
Real Estate Source. Yeah, man, she's a $1 million woman over there. I'm the $1 million mama.
I'm just trying to catch up with all the greatness I'm surrounded by.
Oh.
KarenLee, how are you?
I'm doing fine. What?
She asked what you're up to. Did you
Oh.
want to give us your life update?
A lot of shenanigans. Basically, I started acupuncture. That's a real trip.
Why is that a trip?
She's showing me the needles she's putting in me. I'm like, where are those needles going? Oh, just in your neck and your fingers. And
Are you freaked out by that, or are you comfortable with the needles going in there?
I'm a little freaked, but I really like the sensation afterwards. It's sort of like the build-up, you're doing something wrong, but it's right.
It's a little BDSM-y for you.
I'm getting BDSM by my acupuncturist.
Wow. Because for a while you said, I'm not doing the acupuncture because it's too. I don't want those needles anywhere near me.
The last one wanted to put it in my stomach, but this one is just, she's very kind and gentle, and
Wow.
I like it.
Wow.
I'm a convert.
Are you getting turned on by the fucking needles? in you?
No. This is the farthest thing from being turned on.
It is? I would probably get erect in an acupuncture.
You get a wreck walking out the door. If it rains out, what were you
does- no.
doing in the rain, by the way?
What do you think I was doing?
Wandering around the rain like a
I was
weirdo.
trying to get wet so that I could actually film a video sopping wet.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Mom, why does it say anal bleach colors on your notes here?
Oh, I had a great idea. I'm glad I got Aviva.
Aviva's an investor, so maybe you should tell her about this idea.
Yeah, I think this is a much needed investment idea. So
I'm all in.
just listen up here. So a friend of mine decided that her boyfriend likes to do anal on her, and so she was going to bleach her asshole, okay? So she went and got some bleaching asshole cream or whatever. I don't remember the name. I thought, how fun would it be, instead of bleaching it to be like a neutral, boring white color or beige or brown or whatever the skin tone looks like, why don't people come up with, and specifically myself, a product that the bleach turns your different hair colors or anal openings red or like a bright pink
Like a bright pink.
or bright
You want a pink asshole?
or fluorescent orange.
You're-
You want a pink asshole? I got you.
Wouldn't that be fun? I mean, what a surprise.
Wouldn't it be fun?
Every time that the person went down there, like, oh, no,
You know,
what kind of asshole am I going to get today?
If I met someone and I start going down on her and I look and I see her asshole is fucking dyed hot pink,
Yeah.
I would be very disturbed.
You wouldn't think it's clown-like? You would think it's clowny.
This person has dyed their fucking asshole hairs?
Yes.
What?
Not only dyed, but made them a fluorescent color. Something to remember me by.
That is real artistic expression.
What do you think? Is that a product? Could I
You
go
should
on Shark Tank?
You should go on Shark Tank.
There's a huge market here.
It's an untapped market, right?
Would you invest? I think we lost her. Aviv?
Oh,
We're-
maybe she didn't want the people in her office listening to this.
Oh yeah, like I said, but I do need y'all need to go on Shark Tank.
Go on Shark Tank.
I know. I got that and my toothbrush that turns into a dildo. I have tons of great ideas.
I love it. Well, thank you for sharing that idea with us. If any sneaky freaks out there want to invest, we're taking applicants now.
Yeah,
For round.
we need angel
this-
investors.
Yeah,
for
this is the
my
friends
hot
and family
pink-
round for the anal bleaching company. Do you have a name for this yet?
Oh, we'll work on that. I'm going to have Aviva and I work on the name.
It's got to be something fun. Call.
I'll be right back.
You're bringing someone in?
Oh no, who's coming on now?
Something else is playing and I'm getting feedback.
Okay, Aviv, we're gonna have to wrap up the podcast anyway. So
Thank you.
We love you.
I love you guys.
bye. Okay.
And by the way, we don't know how to turn it off, so it's up to you.
It's up to you, Mom.
She figured it out.
We have only a few minutes left over here. Did you want to? You have a couple things here. We have hit on or shit on that we can go into.
I
We
had
got
something.
mom's news.
I wanted to talk about. We have a section. A lot of people are following us. That's good news. We have a section of our show called "Hit On or Shit On."
Okay.
You might ask how we came up with that. How did we come up with that, Cam?
Because people were fucking leaving us comments, and it wasn't quite clear whether they were a hit on or a shit on.
We're never sure if it's a hit on or shit on. And you guys know, if you've been writing in, that some of them can be very graphic.
So usually a hit on. Sometimes they're fucking shit ons, though.
Right.
So what do we got this week, Mother?
All right. So Maddie said, I can't think of a more uncomfortable topic for a podcast.
Okay.
That was...
It's still on the fence of hit on or shit on.
Was it uncomfortable being a good thing or uncomfortable being a bad thing?
Love it. Love it.
So thank you, Maddie, for that. I'll take it as a hit on.
Okay.
And then this one I don't think is a hit on. Kyle said she's married to Peter Griffin, a Family Guy.
So he's calling you the
I'm the wife.
Lois, I think. his name?
Lois. What the hell
We've
is that
heard that
mean?
before, actually.
I know. I don't
We've
like
also
that.
heard Marge Simpson.
Do you guys think I'm like Marge Simpson or...
Neither is good.
All right, so that's a shit on,
That's a
right?
shit
okay,
on,
okay.
yeah.
Then we have, in regard to video that really, you never know when we put out these little clips on TikTok, which clips are going to go like viral immediately and which ones sink to the bottom.
We're
okay?
also on YouTube, you sneaky freaks. So.
And they're always on YouTube too. You guys can check us out on YouTube, Sex Talk with My Mom, or here on where you found us on TikTok. But anyway, so in regards to one that did really well, like it has 250,000 views already. It was about me telling you how your dad wanted vacation sex.
Yeah, twice a day.
Twice a day. Mm-hmm. Fritz Johnson said, she's cute, so 2 times a day is not surprising.
That's very sweet.
That's sweet. Hit on.
Hit on.
Rika says she looks like she'd be boring in all aspects of a relationship.
That's a shit on. That one is not very kind.
That was mean, but I went to look him up.
Yeah? Oh, God.
I think I sent you the video.
Oh, God.
He was talking about real estate, and I got to tell you something. Snoozing. It was so boring. And so maybe it was a hit on when he said she looks like she'd be boring in all aspects of a relationship because he's super boring.
Get the fuck
and
out of here.
I would be super boring with him.
That's why you can't take things personally.
I don't take it personally.
If someone insults you and then you find out they're the most horrible person, you don't want them to like you.
He's not horrible. He's just boring.
Okay, boring.
And he said she looks like to be boring in all aspects of a relationship. He's saying that's a good thing that I'm boring because he's boring. So we're both boring. So I say as a hit on.
Okay, that's an interesting interpretation. Wasn't expecting that one. Go on.
And this guy said, that's just a solid vacation rule. LOL. They
All
like
right.
Okay. And the last one is David says, sounds like a good rule to me. LOL. Having sex twice a day.
I
On a
would
vacation.
be down for sex twice a day.
Of course you would. You'd be down for 24/7.
No, I wouldn't be down for 24/7. Mom, why does it say anal bleaching guide 101 here?
That was
What the fuck is going on
Mom's
here?
news was
How
supposed
to
to be-
bleach your anus?
Yes.
That was your mom's news?
I found a little video, a YouTube clip.
Can you
about
give
it.
us a cliff notes on what you discovered from this video on how to bleach your anus?
Well, there are some things you got to be concerned with.
Like
if you have a fissure, it can be very painful.
I
to
think I
put
have one of
ble-
those now.
Oh, thank you for sharing that you have a fissure.
I'm not planning to bleach my anus anytime soon. Have you ever bleached your anus?
You know what? I don't see it as a necessity.
I don't see it as a necessity.
How many of you guys
either.
think it's a necessity to bleach your
No,
anus?
if you're putting something in an asshole, you gotta expect there's shit coming out of there. You're lucky if there's not dingleberries hanging off that fucking thing. I don't care what the fuck color it is. You know? It's hair. Who cares? Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to share about how to bleach your anus?
Well, yes. You have to be very careful that you don't have any of the bleach get inside the anal opening because it can cause infections and stuff like that.
No shit.
You're putting bleach in there.
Oh God. This is a dangerous activity.
Yeah. So
How do you prevent bleach from going in the hole?
I think you just do it around the hole. Maybe I'm not sure. If anybody's more of like someone who no need for bleaching, says this guy.
Okay.
But if anybody has some suggestions as to how to do it safely, we're open.
Okay. Any final words on this?
Final words are,
Are you pro bleach?
I'm not.
You're anti bleach?
If I knew of someone, a friend of mine, and she had like a really hairy butt, like almost like a gorilla.
Wow.
So I think in her case, it was sticking out of her shorts, and so she needed to do a little trimming.
That's like on the cheeks and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I think most people, when they think of anal bleaching, they think of the hole.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that not only would she have that, but what about the hair in general that was all over the
Oh,
place?
there's got to be so. It would be interesting if it was just completely bare on the hole.
Now, apparently, there's been a movement to come back to full bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that came back.
Yeah.
We had someone come on here talked about how he loves the bush in the front and the back, the whole horseshoe. He talked about it.
The whole
That's bush
horseshoe.
hashtag bush tails.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for that. Mom's news.
Mom's news. Mom's news.
Mom's news.
Is there anything coming up now?
It's just the best segment of the show, the segment that you've all been waiting for, that you guys stay tuned for, where your butthole puckers and you start thinking, do I need to make this cuter because it's getting so turned on right now? It's
that?
Cam's Uppers.
Cam's Uppers is the place to be. Fun living is the life for me.
Cam's Uppers, I'm going to make it short and sweet. I was cooking last night. And
Garbanzo beans?
no, I was cooking kabocha squash.
What the hell's a kabocha squash?
It's fucking delicious ass squash.
Okay.
Anyway, it dawned on me. You know, I was kind of feeling down.
Oh.
And then I
Because
remembered.
of the rain?
I don't know why. Maybe I was hungry and tired. And I thought to myself, you know what? A year or two ago, I wasn't even able to leave the fucking house. I wasn't even able to hug anyone. Can you believe that? I wasn't
know.
able to hug people for a full fucking year and a half, maybe, due to the pandemic. No one's acknowledged the fact we can do that now.
I know.
But for most of us, I don't want to say everyone because there's still immunocompromised people. Like, you know, my childhood pediatrician, I love him.
Yes.
He can't go out and, you know, hug
True,
people right
true,
now because of
true.
the cancer and everything. But for most people that are relatively healthy, we can actually go out. We can go to social functions. We can hug people. We can fucking share fucking, you know, anal bleach.
By the way,
Yeah.
when we finally did start hugging, you were like critiquing the way I hugged you.
You're patting. You're fucking.
You said if I pat on the back, that's not a real hug.
Yeah, you know, Thich Nhat Hanh taught us otherwise. Anyway, and that put me in such a good mood to realize we're freer right now.
Free at last. Free at last.
It's fucking unbelievable. Well, let's acknowledge that's a very good thing. That even if it's temporary, we can actually go hug people.
Yes.
That's some fucking Cam's Uppers right there.
It's an upper. It's Cam's Uppers for you guys.
That's it. That's just a friendly reminder. Well,
Is this really your mother talking like that to her unbelievable? Oh, to him on. I was talking to him. Unbelievable. He wrote
I'm
her.
going to take this phone away from you if you need, because we can't keep a conversation going.
Okay.
We've reached the end of the show,
We've
Mother.
reached the end. You guys have been hanging in there for the whole time on Sex Talk with My Mom TikTok and on Sex Talk with My Mom YouTube.
If you want to join us live, we're going to try to make this a regular thing. If our producer does not kill us, he's
Yeah.
already shaking his head. Fuck no. But hopefully we can make it happen. We'll see if we can make it easy. But we love you guys.
We do love you guys.
You guys,
Thank you for
I mean, the
your
show is so
support.
much more fun when you guys are sending us
Participating.
messages, participating.
Right.
So if you ever want to participate, let us know. 310-356.
3920.
And thank you especially to our Sneaky Freak Patreon members.
Yeah, you guys. Oh, and thank you for the roses that we're getting on TikTok.
Thank you so much for all the financial support you show us on Patreon.
Patreon.com/Sex Talk with My Mom. It's a great platform.
Your gifts keep our lights on. It allows us to pay for this beautiful space.
Yeah, we
And
love our
a
patrons.
big thank you to Dr. Self Tapes for making this shit happen. And our editor, Dale. We love you guys.
We love you guys.
You want to sing them out, Moot?
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and dyeing the hairs on your anal-ease.
Anal-ease.
Anal-ease. It's the best they can do.
All right. See you next week.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining us on TikTok here. And thank you, Signer Larry, for calling us losers, LOL.
Oh, my God.
But he spelled losers wrong, so it's not the... See?
Okay.
If someone's going to criticize, they should at least spell it right.
Okay.
All right, we love you guys.
So we have to do one quick...
All right, you guys want to stay on for the
Yeah,
ads?
they can see the
All right,
ads.
you
Who
guys want
cares?
to see how we do our ads. Okay.
We're just doing a quick shout out for Holly Randall Unfiltered.
Okay. And by the way, you guys, yes. Does Mom have a TikTok channel? Yes, I do. It's KarenLee Poter.
Okay. And we'll do one for Uber Lube too.
Oh, Uber Loop to save the day.
Okay, let's start with that one.
I have a little video clip of me and Monique.
We only have a few minutes left here,
All
so
right.
let's make it happen. All right. Are you interested in a happy ending massage?
By who?
Yeah, I don't like how this
You don't like
started.
that one?
No, let's. I think
Should we just jump into it and tell everyone we know about Uber Lube and how awesome it is and how my friend just used it up and is already asked me for more?
Hold on. I think we can tie it in by talking about we're talking about happy endings.
Yes.
What's one of the critical ingredient to a good happy ending is fucking lube.
You're right.
Okay, so let's start like that.
Okay.
Sneaky Freaks, we're talking a lot about happy endings. You know what a critical ingredient to a good happy ending is?
Let me guess. Uber Lube, our favorite lube.
Uber Lube to save the day. Uber Lube is a high-grade silicone lubricant. It's just made from silicone and a little vitamin E. That vitamin E leaves a nice velvety finish.
A nice silky finish, and it's not sticky with weird tastes like we were just talking about.
No, it's just, it doesn't have a taste.
It has no taste and no smell.
And it's great for...
Oral, anal, and vaginal penetration.
That's right. So if you're trying to do some booty play action, this can help you do it.
Because as we know, the anus is not self-lubricating.
No, you need that oil. You need that little lubricant down there. Also, you know what I like about silicone lube? It doesn't get past the skin barrier.
Right,
It
so
stays on top of the skin.
healthy.
Water-based lube goes into the skin. It can bring other, ingredients in with it. This stays on top of it. So it's actually, some people think, silicone lube, I don't know if it's going to be good for me. No, it's nonsense.
It's actually better.
Dermatologists and doctors recommend Uber Lube because it is very friendly to your pH due to the simple ingredients.
Listen to you, Mr. Chemist.
I just saw them at the Sex Expo. They're sweet, sweet people.
They are great. And you know what I love about Uber Lube? The packaging. They have little glass bottles. And on the bottle, it says Uber Lube, but it's in such small writing that it looks like a little bottle of perfume.
If you want 10% off and free shipping, go to uberlube.com and use code SNEAKY, SNEAKY. You'll get 10% off and free shipping at uberlube.com. That link is in the episode's description.
You little sneaky freaks.
And
And now should we talk about one of our favorite podcasts?
yeah, let me just pull up a quick bio.
Anyway, this guy says, to schedule your massage by mom, call 867-5309.
All right, ready?
Yes.
My dear sneaky freaks, if you like porn and you're interested in learning more about the adult industry and what it looks like behind the scenes, you got to check out one of our podcasts from the Pleasure Podcast Network.
It's called Holly Randall Unfiltered.
It sheds light on all things about working in the adult industry and explores the topics with sex educators, authors, and advocates. Check it out. Here's a quick sneak peek. All right. My dear friends, that's a wrap. We got to get out of this studio, but it was very fun to connect with you.
Yeah, I really love chatting, especially with those several new followers that we got on TikTok.
If
you guys
you're,
will
if you're just
let us
tuning
know
in,
if you're just joined.
please subscribe and like this video. It helps us out a lot. Tap that screen.
Tap that screen.
Love
Get
you
those-
guys.
And I like when I comments like this. Mama is so hot.
Okay, that's great. Okay, bye.
Bye, you guys. We love you.
We're going to end the screen.